Hey man, this is a quick update just to let you know what's going on the website. I didn't want you to think I'd forgotten about you. All this stuff has to be changed into Spanish, but I'm just trying to figure out the layout, what you're gonna. This color's not a good color. This is I kind of like this, but the reflection looks a little strange. So you're looking at all this stuff, and then every one of these has to go somewhere. So we've got to figure out what this text is going to say, and where it's going to go, and then we need to put some videos together. But that's just coming off the homepage. If you come over here, you've got our work. So now you got to think about how you're going to lay this page out. There needs to be some dark behind here that you can't really see that, and this text has to change too. Like I said, it's going to be in two languages, Spanish and English. I'm messing with the English first, and then I'm going to translate it into Spanish. I figure you're going to show your work, and then you're going to want to prove some credibility. So we've got the work, and then we've got some credibility, work, and then credibility. And then from here, if you click on one of these, so if you come in here, when you come to this page here, you're thinking about, you want to tell a story. You want to do more than just show the car. So you're coming through here, you give the price, you're trying to figure out where to put this. Like maybe this text here would be better underneath here. And then what should this say? Reserve, customize the car, make an offer. And then from here, you've got to come through here, you got to tell the story. And all this stuff right here is one section of the thing. Like this right here shows the build here. So you get restoration and photos. This has to be set up. It's its own app and everything else. And then as you're coming through, this has got a chat bot, so you'll be able to talk about this car. You can ask specific questions about this car and get answers about that car. And it comes on down the page and everything. And each one of these sections is built more into it. So for example, you come through here. This one hasn't been done yet. This I've started on. So this is just one link off of the many links on this page. If you click on this, then what we're going to do is we're going to land over here, and it's going to show that Bronco. And now we can come over here, and I can say, okay, what would it look like with these wheels here? And I've got to get this thing sped up a little bit. It's a little slow. It's kind of sluggish. But you can click on these, and you can look at the different wheels. So now I can say, okay, let's say let's go with these wheels. So okay, I'm going to go with these wheels here. Now I'm going to go to the tires. So it says, what types of tires do you want? Do you want the Cooper tires, or do you want the Trenton wheels and tires? And before it was showing the display here, but for some reason it's not showing the display of the tire anymore. But then from there you come to paint. And we can say, do we want it to be green? Do we want it to be black? Do we want it to be candy apple red? Do we want it to be white? Do we want it to be the regular stock Ford red? And then let's always say, okay, here. So now we can come to the interior, and we can decide, and one of these can be the regular stock interior. But each one of these is changing the prices. So if you look, and these are prices, just I'm trying to figure out how to make all this stuff work and what you want to show. So like, for example, when you come to the accessories, you've got the bikini top, you've got the hard top, and you've got the soft top. And then from there, you can pick the engine. You say, okay, I want to go with the inline 6 that was originally in there, or I want to go with the V8. And then from there, you can pick the transmission. You say you want to go with an automatic or a 3-speed. Then you say the suspension. Do you want a heavy-duty suspension or the regular stock suspension? And all this stuff is adding up with the call to action and everything else down here. This page isn't finished, but you can get an idea of where I'm trying to go with this page and what I'm trying to do with it. But also, and that when you finish, instead of just having a call to action here, what we want to do is say, hey, if you want to see this, the total build, then click here, enter your name or your email address or something. So we're collecting your address, and then you click a link and we email you that information. Now we've got somebody who's interested in this Bronco, and we've got to figure out how we're going to build a funnel or whatever to try and do something with that information. But this is a tool to be used to show people, hey, this is what it's going to look like. Right now, it is not here yet, but because it's not here yet, we can come through here and we can click on all the different images. Well, the idea was you could click on the images, but you can click on the images. You can see that this is what the dream is. This is what, hey, this is how we want it to look when we finish. It could look like this, or you could customize it because it's not finished yet. But what you want to sell, in my humble opinion, is the dream. So you're trying to sell the dream of, hey, this is what this thing is going to look like when we're finished. And right now it's not here yet, but you can, if you want to buy it, you can buy it now. And then this is the process. This is going to be where it's being worked on and everything else. And this has its own section later on the page. So right here, and then you go through here and you can see the pictures of the work, what's going on, and they come through here washing it, cleaning it up, and then we take it apart, and then we got the mechanic and also see that's something else too. As you come down this page, you've got the information of what the horsepower and all will be depending on which engine you've got and everything. You've got the why this Ford is special, and then here you're going to have this engine was built by a renowned mechanic, and it'll say Danilo, and the paint was applied by this person. And then both these will be profiles you can click on to go get more information, to see more work that these people have done, so you get more information about who's restoring this vehicle. Then you've got the story behind the Bronco. This is the story, where it came from, what went on. This is the journey of the masterpiece. It shows us what was done, and you'll be able to click on these and see what was done each year as this thing was being built out and everything. This is the restoration in the photos. This is what I was talking about. This is the section where you can look through and see exactly what's going on with it, what's going on right now, what's been done, what hasn't been done. This is going to be its own little section where you'll be able to click and see what's happening with the vehicle right this moment. And then you've got the cost of the build. This breaks down and shows you exactly what everything so far has cost, how much money's been invested, and everything else. So if you wanted to buy it right now, you could buy it right this second. And this is how much money we've got into it, and this is how much money we're willing to sell it for. This right here is comparing it to other websites. This has got to be finished up and everything. This is Ask the Ford Expert. This is where you'll be able to come in here and ask anything you want to ask about this Bronco, and this AI is going to answer it and give you the information you need to better understand the Bronco that you've got right here. This will show, these are questions that you can click on that are ready to answer right now that will tell you what's going on. This will be the website with hotspots where you can click and get information about the car, not the website, the car. So this would be a picture of the vehicle here with little hotspots that'll show you different things about it. The condition of the car, this will show us what's been done, what needs to be done, and everything else. It's not hooked up yet. It's just trying to figure out how it should look. You've got the trust documented. This is the tests that have been done once the engine's been built and everything's running. And then you've got the annual cost and maintenance. This would show you how much of you were running it, how much it would cost you to maintain and keep up with the vehicle. The latest questions. This gives you an idea of what I'm trying to tell the story of the Bronco and answer any questions that anybody might have. If you could come up with any question that you could possibly come up with, I want this page to answer. And that's what I'm trying to put together. And I'm going to try, and this was just a quick thing, but as I put these pages together and set it up, I'll be able to better explain what I'm doing and what I'm thinking. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm thinking as we put this thing together. But that was just to let you know I am working on it. I haven't forgot about you.